Hey, welcome to More Bearded. Today we're going to be discussing a few different things. We're going to be discussing things such as why it's so important to have a good barber, the good, bad, and the ugly of some of the things that I've run into while growing out my beard, and beards in the workplace. I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's get through the intro and let's get this started. Let's start off with the importance of finding a good barber. A good barber can visually inspect your beard and give you an idea if you're running into issues such as split ends, if the skin under your beard is becoming dry, whether or not you should use a thicker or thinner viscosity beard oil. They can tell you what you need to know in order to maintain your beard correctly. So find yourself a good barber. Do some research, do some Google searches, check them out. Go into the barber's actual website. They tend to have profiles of their barbers in there, and you can check the reviews there and see what their specialties are. Now, a lot of these barbershops have several barbers in there to choose from. So check the profiles, see which one seems like it might be the best fit for you, and go for it. I've had good barbers and I've had bad barbers, so do your research. Getting a bad barber that's not giving you the cut that you want or has taken a little too much off is not the end of the world. It will grow back. I do understand the determination and the time it takes to grow your beard, and I 100% understand. You don't want it messed up. And a bad experience can leave you feeling upset or discouraged to even continue. The shape of your beard can have a huge impact on whether you decide to continue with your beard or to just take it off. And you may be able to find that barber that has his own little shop. I personally prefer this. Makes me feel like it's a more one-on-one. Next, let's throw in, be good to your barber. Now, when you go into your barber, go in with your beard clean and styled the way that you would typically wear it throughout the day. Try to leave the product out of your beard. Try using just your beard oil for the day, but ultimately get that shape that you want, the way you would typically wear it. That way you can trim as necessary. For those of you that just get up in the morning, put some oil in, brush out your beard, and you're good to go, and that is your style, right on. But for those of us that wind up blow drying our beards, straightening our beards, add a little bit of oil, do what you need to do to straighten out your beard, get it how you would normally wear it throughout the day. Let's try to keep those waxy products that are giving us that control in our beard, try to keep that out. Be sure to give your barber accurate instructions of what you're looking to have done with your beard. If you have had your beard for a while and there was a particular length and style that you really liked it, and you have a photo of that, bring that photo in. And as we continue on with our bearded journey, sometimes we change our mind as to the style and or lengths that we're wanting our beard. So if you change your mind like I do, I have decided that I wanted to get more length in my beard. Have that discussion with your barber. Let's be fair, he can't read our minds. If you've chosen to grow your beard out or you want a different style, get a few different pictures of a few different types and different styles of beards. That way you have options to go in with, because you can ask them which beard style is going to be best for the shape of your face. So ultimately, the more options that you have for different styles, the better off you're going to be, and the better chances are that your barber is going to be able to help you find that style that you want that's going to look right for your face shape. Now let's get into some past experiences that I've had growing out my beard. I've had a beard for many years, and for the longest time I've had it short and I've trimmed it myself. But through some encouragement from some friends and my girlfriend, I decided to let it grow. During that time, I ran through all the phases. We have the dry, itchy phase where beard oil will definitely help with that. Then we have the random runaways as you're growing and that awkward phase. And I got to tell you, that is the perfect phrase for it, awkward. I found a barber and I was nervous that I was not going to get that shape to my beard that I was wanting. At the time I did. I was able to get some initial shape to my beard and keep it maintained at work. A couple more months went by, got a little more length to my beard, and now it's past the neckline. At this time is when I noticed that I was consistently telling the barber what I wanted done to my beard, but it was always being done in a way that was nothing like what I was wanting. Now, in the process of all this, COVID hit. So I was able to get more length going through. Barbers were really hard to find at the time. And I continuously took the shape that they were cutting my beard in as being right for my face. To say the least, it was not. And regardless of the changes that I wanted, I could not even get close to what I was looking for. So I eventually got to the point where I did the unthinkable. I trimmed it off and trimmed my beard short again after 2 years of growth.
Oh no!
The right barber makes all the difference. I decided at the beginning of the year to let it grow out again with encouragement from my girlfriend and friends, but this time I wanted to see if it was me or if it was a bad experience with the barber that I had at the time. I think at the time we both just got used to this is what it is. I stopped asking questions, they stopped asking questions, and it's just this is the style. So this time I did my research. I went to one that I took my dad to a long time ago that did his hair, and he did an amazing job on it. So I figured I would look him up through his barber shop, and I looked at his reviews. He came very highly recommended for hair and for beards. And that was one of the best decisions that I could have made, is to change my barber. The first thing that we did when we got there, we sat down, we started going through photos. I wanted to show him what I was looking for as my goal. And this was while it was still growing and getting into that awkward phase, but we were able to get some shape to it to where it could be cleaned up for the workplace and still look natural. Now the decision has been made to let it grow. Now I have explained all this to my barber and what I'm looking for, and we're on the same page. Chris, if you're watching this, you're awesome. Now let's get into maintaining your beard in the workplace. Beards have become a lot more acceptable in the workplace today than they have in the past. But with most companies, you still have to have your beard well maintained and looking clean. Now, it helps when you have coworkers that are bearded as well. That way you can have discussions about products that you use, products that they use, and keeps that ball of encouragement rolling. So let's keep it clean, let's keep it well nourished, and keep it maintained. In closing, do your research. If you're not getting what you want with your barber, ask yourself a couple of questions. Are you being clear with your barber with what you're looking for, what your ultimate goal is? Are you going in and asking them for a cleanup? Because many times what you consider a cleanup and what they consider a cleanup are two completely different things. Be accurate in what you're asking for. Ask your barber about the health of your beard and what they see. Don't be afraid to change your barber if you're not getting the style that you want or the look that you're going for. Now, I'm not saying come unglued on your barber. I'm saying simply find a new barber. Do your research, find a good one. There's got to be a good one out in your area somewhere that can give you the look that you're wanting and can work with you on ultimately getting that goal. Even if you're trimming your own beard, I still highly suggest going to a barber every few months just to get a checkup, kind of like a doctor for your beard. Have them check to see if your beard is healthy, because they can see when you can't or have a hard time seeing. When you're growing your beard in the workplace, keep in mind the image that the company portrays. And if you keep it maintained and clean in the workplace, you're going to definitely reach your goal. If you've enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments and feel free to leave any suggestions for content that you'd like to see in the future. That's it for me tonight, guys. Stay healthy, stay bearded, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. I'm Dave, and I was Born Bearded. Have a good night.